You can go green, yeah, that's a good start. But in this world full of shit, that's like Febreze in a fart. Now, of course, you know, I'm not saying don't go green. I mean, that's a good thing, you know. I respect people that try to minimize their footprint on the earth. But it's not enough. We also have to maximize our footprint on this destructive culture that is dominating the world. You know, we have to maximize our footprint on Babylon. We need to leave a big fucking boot print on Babylon's ass, basically. We do this by minimizing our footprint on the earth, minimizing our role, our part in this, you know, destructive culture that we find ourselves in, you know, as much as possible. And we also do this by maximizing our role in this movement, you know, to bring about a great awakening. This isn't the Matrix, you know. There isn't a Neo. There's not gonna be a Neo. There's not one person, you know, that's gonna come in and change everything. One person that's gonna come in and lead this movement that we need. But I feel like people are waiting for that. People are waiting for this one leader or this one group of leaders. People are waiting for a movement. You know, people are waiting for change. But we have to stop waiting, because there isn't gonna be one leader. We'll be waiting forever. We are the leader that we're waiting for. We are the movement that we're waiting for. There's not enough time to have people that are awake sitting on the sidelines and waiting for something to happen, waiting for somebody to do something. We need everybody that's awake on the front line. The question is always, well, now that we know the truth, what do we do now? What do we do now? Yeah, we see what the problem is. What do we do now? What's the solution? There's no magic solution of like, this is what we do to fix a problem. But there's some steps that we can take to start the process of evolving to a better system, a better way. And I think the first step, the most important step, is wake people up. We need to wake motherfuckers up. When I walk through the suburbs, the airport, the malls, grocery stores, post offices, the cities, wherever, I look around and I see zombies. I see passive consumers. These people are asleep. They're sleepwalking, and they don't realize that they're about to sleepwalk themselves right off of a fucking cliff. Somebody needs to wake these people up. We have to wake these people up. These people need to be shaken the fuck up and woke up. Otherwise, we're fucked. There's not enough time to have people that are awake sitting on the sidelines and waiting for something to happen, waiting for somebody to do something. So, I mean, if you're awake, if you know what's going on, if you realize that we're in some serious shit right here, then do your part. What are you good at? Do that. We need musicians. We need writers. We need artists, public speakers, librarians. We need lawyers, judges, politicians. We need business owners. We need fucking pizza delivery boys. or girls. And don't tell me that you can't do anything, or that you don't do whatever it is you do as well as somebody else. Like, that's an excuse for not doing it. It's like there's a group of people on an island, okay? And they're all hungry. They all need a shipment of food. This island has nothing on it, by the way. The food has to get there by boat, let's say, okay? And sure, it's great when a huge ship, a huge fancy ship comes with all this food, a bunch of food for the people, and the food, you know, is a variety of different kinds of foods for people, and they get to pick and choose what they like and whatnot, and you know, it's got all kinds of refrigerators. But let's say there's still not enough food on that boat, okay? There's not near enough food on that big fancy boat, and there's still hungry people. Do you think that a hungry person on the beach that sees your, you know, little canoe, your old rickety canoe with no bells or whistles or anything, coming up with enough food for that person or that person's family, do you think that he gives a flying fuck that that food is coming on some little dinky canoe? No, that person doesn't give a shit. The bells and the whistles aren't important. Okay, the vessel itself is not important. It's what the vessel is delivering. In the same way, the abilities of the person delivering this message isn't important. You know? The person that's delivering the message isn't important. It's the message that's important. And you, being who you are, might be able to reach somebody that the people that you think do things better than you can't reach. It's like, let's say there's somebody on the middle of this island, and the only way that that person or that group of people can get food is through a river. You know, a big ship with all them bells and whistles ain't making it down that river. You're gonna need that little dinky canoe to bring the food to those people. We're gonna need everybody to bring the message to these people. So I don't care what it is you do or how well you do it. Do it. Do it. Okay? There's no excuse not to be helping. You have no excuse not to wake people up. Even if you're just giving directions to the boat. Tell people to read this book. Tell people to watch this movie. Tell people to listen to this person talk. Do whatever it is that you do. And do it a lot. And do it now. You know, we can't abandon Babylon yet. We can't do that. We can't just, like a small group of us, take off and start living a different way because the rest of the world is living this other way. We have to stop that. You know, we have to change the direction of where this society is heading, where the planet is heading. We need to change the direction, and the way to do that is to wake people up, to give people a new vision. Wake people up. One love, respect. So I'm not tripping. I know I'm part of the problem too. I'm a big part of the problem. But I also like to think that I'm part of the solution as well. My goal is to get to a point where I'm a bigger part of the solution than a part of the problem.